it passes, is going to affect the medical program that we already have. I was talking to the No on Alma booth over there. And so just maybe one of you could clarify, this is what they've written, and I just kind of want to better understand this. Prop 64 is designed to make it much more difficult for people to use marijuana as medicine. By example, allowing the legislature and the California Medical... Do you want me to start over?
By example.
By allowing the legislature and California Medical Association to interfere between private patient-doctor relationships. It also says if Prop 64 passes, it will repeal Prop 250, the Compassionate Use Act. So, can you just, someone here clarify how AMA and MRSA or MCRSA are going to coexist and how to...
There's two issues here. Yeah. One is that
the coexistence of the adult use and medical...
There are two issues that they said they brought up, right? What are they?
Will it be, I mean, according to this thing, will it be more difficult for medical patients to get...
Will it be more difficult for medical marijuana patients to get their sacred herb, number one? Next question was the other one.
I guess explain, okay, so the Medical Cannabis Regulation Safety Act is happening sort of at the same time that we're considering ALMA. So there, it says that ALMA repeals Prop 215. That's not what
So I guess what I would ask the No on 64 people is, have you really read it? Like, opened it up and read it? Because that's not true at all.
What's not? Tell them why it's not true. What's not true? Is it going to make it more difficult for patients to get their marijuana? Why not?
No, absolutely not. So listen, first of all, right in the text of the AUMA says it shall not affect the patient's Prop 215 rights. Literally right in there, in writing. Just read it. I think the problem is you've got a lot of...
Anybody that says, that gets out there and says no on Prop 64 because it's going to hurt the medical marijuana community, in the statute, in the face of it, in black and white, says this does not interfere or affect Prop 215 patients, right?
Right, I mean, it's just, it's a lie, basically. It's incorrect, and it shows a lack of actually having read the proposition. So that's number one. Number two, what I would say is potentially a concern that I think is valid for patients is that AUMA is very clear in terms of how it restricts where we can medicate. And it does say that you can only medicate basically in your private residence or in a retail facility that is permitted to allow on-site consumption. So I do have some concerns from that respect, and it basically prohibits smoking in any public or vaping in any public place, even in areas where smoking may be permitted. So that's a problem. I mean, there's no question that that's a little wonky, but I really don't think you've got, but I think the penalty really is like an infraction. I'm not saying that excuses that language, but I don't think it's fair. I think it's a complete mischaracterization to say that it will disturb your 215 rights.